Good morning, guys. So today is July 11th, and we have a riding lesson today. We're actually kind of halfway there. We're pulled over parked. We got to drop off this small child and the small child behind me, my niece and nephew, but they're being watched during our lesson. And this one here has a lesson as well today, so she's going with us. So it's going to be my mom, Maddie, and myself riding in that order. And then we'll kind of update you as we go. I've kind of done a little bit when my trailer tour of like my tack, but I figured I would kind of go more in depth of it so you guys can kind of see it out of the out of the tack area and stuff. But today is we're going to try spurs for the first time because he's a little bit more lazy. We do carry a crop, but we're thinking that spurs might be a little bit more his speed. So I brought them. He's a wider barrel and my legs are a little bit longer, so kind of as they go around, they're a little bit longer, but they're still a very blunt. I want to get some with rollers. These are just the ones I currently have on hand because they're probably like 10 to 12 years old. I also need new spur straps, but we brought them just to have them. So we're going to be trying those today. And then I have two girths. I've been using, this is my favorite. It's the Ledia Click Dressage girth. It's got elastic on both ends, and it actually is spring-loaded for the prongs, so you can actually like tighten up if you're mounted, which is really nice. But it's anatomical, so it's formed really well, and it is shaped with a really good memory foam and gel padding, which I really like. Not too expensive, runs about $79, $69, something like that. So it was a good investment. He likes it, but he's lost a little bit of weight, as you guys might know, and we're trying to get him back up to a little bit of weight, but I also have longer billet straps on my new saddle, so we're trying to figure out which one's going to fit him best. So I have the other one, which is an auto shoemaker, which I came with my county from the lady I bought it from, but it's older. It needs cleaned really well. I haven't been cleaning it, but same thing, elastic on both sides, and then it does have the leather keepers up here, which I like better than just the straps. I feel like it kind of keeps everything in place a little bit better. Anatomical as well, which really helps because he does have a more forward girth area, so it kind of helps when this is pulled forward. It doesn't really dig into the back of his elbows, which I have to get a total saddle fit girth, but I haven't done that yet because I am a little bit pressed for cash for a $160 girth. But the pads that I do use a Fleeceworks half pad. Just looks like this, and this is the large, I believe, large or extra large, but it just has the wither relief here because I have a shark fin mixed with a little bit of a sway back just because he is 18. So we had to get something like that. And then just to go underneath it, I do just ride in a baby pad just because he doesn't really need too much because I did have it completely fitted to him, but it's just a Dover Saddlery brand white dressage baby pad. I don't use the billet straps on either one, so those are going to be cut off here very shortly. And then my bridle is a Horseware Ireland. It has the padded brow strap. I do ride him in a flash. I prefer a figure 8, but my figure 8 doesn't really fit him. I do have to punch a hole in it. So I've been riding in this, plus this is my dressage bridle. It's a Horseware event bridle, so it does have the rubber reins, which I like because he can tend to get a little heavy in the contact. He's still learning what contact is at the moment. So it's easy for him to try to rip the reins out, which he did to me a couple weeks ago. So I've been also riding in my Heritage style gloves, which they're the black, and they just have the Heritage band that come across the top, which I don't have them at the moment to show you. They're my bag. And for my saddle, which is covered in my Thornhill cover because I'm a bad person and I lost my cover. So I just have a spare until I get a new one. But I do ride in a County Competitor dressage saddle. It's an 18-inch, and then it's a short flap. I'm very tall, but I like a short flap better because I like having more leg below me. And it doesn't look bad. I know some people are particular, but I don't mind it. I like having more of that clearance so I can have more contact because he does require a lot of leg. So that actually came up really nice and in handy with these. I ride in Possiere Soft Touch stirrup leathers, and these are in a 150 centimeter. They're a little bit thicker. They're nylon lined, so they don't stretch, which is really nice because I am so tall. I am a little bit heavier of a rider, so it's nice not to have something that stretches out. And then my irons are the MDC irons that they click sideways. I did have a bad fall a couple years ago, and I kind of messed up my hip, so these have really helped. It doesn't put as much torque on my joints as a typical stirrup does. So those, they came with my saddle also, and I didn't know how much I liked them until I was able to ride in them when I received them with the saddle. So it's kind of one of those hidden finds that you're like, oh, I don't need it, and then you ride it and you'll never go back. But so far, that's all I have for my saddle. belly swing.
Yep, and that's because he's going so very slow.
And then I feel like I'm really tapping the mag.
Uh-huh.
And then it's kind of just checked out like,
Yep.
okay, because I'm focusing so hard to get him to go forward. I feel like I'm squeezing with my knees.
Uh-huh.
And I can't.
Open the knee thigh. There, I think you're using the back of your heel. That'll help encourage that knee to stay away a little. And
I feel the